What's up, guys? This is the 5 Count Co-op. I am Ton.
And I'm Charles Barkley.
My name is John.
This is John, and this is NBA Jam. Yes, press start. Dudes, this game rocks. John, you are a special guest on this program, hence why you are in the jamming seat over here and going to be playing some head-to-head action. Hope your controller works, otherwise Dusty is going to wipe the floor with you.
Challenger. Oh, okay, here we go.
John, you're going to have to, like, I can just tell already.
What happened?
You're going to have to just... is there a volume knob on you or something? Like an intensity?
Make me louder?
No, just an intensity meter. Like,
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, here we are to play NBA Jam.
Yes!
Jam.
Jam!
I don't know that I could keep up with the level of obnoxiousness that you two have.
Yeah.
Dude, he was awesome right there.
Here we go.
Dust. Okay, what's your team?
Chicago.
What's your team? Chicago's your team? Of course. Yeah. Obvious, right?
Grant. Oh, okay. What edition of
Who should it? Well,
yeah, what edition is this?
This is something else.
Why is Grant involved? Pippen was the business.
There we go.
They're not going to pay Michael Jordan to...
Who was in... I want to know who was in Charlotte. I always played as Charlotte, even though they were terrible. I don't know why. Because it was back in the day, dude. It was the 90s. I had a Hornets starter jacket.
Did they have
it was the business.
Kendall?
No.
I don't know what any of the buttons do.
This one jumps up and down.
Yeah, just experiment.
Here we go. Pass it to me. What? From downtown?
From downtown. Puts up a brick. Why am I doing the... Where's the commentator? Why is there no commentator? Did you turn off the commentating, Dust?
Ton, stop yelling.
Well, seriously. What NBA Jam did you choose here? Like wuss?
The one where I win all the time.
NBA wuss jam?
Well, yeah, that's...
There's no commentating. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now I got to figure out how to do turbo.
Turbo!
Oh, okay, I figured it out.
Now, listen, we picked NBA Jam because John competed with Fred Savage.
No, it was not with Fred Savage.
In a tournament.
No,
and they made a movie about it called The Wizard.
Oh, wow.
I did not.
You were in that movie?
No, I'm not. Okay, so the year was 1994. I was a youngster at a Blockbuster Video in Needham, Massachusetts. And they had a competition for like the World Championships. So I got the high score at my local store. It was NBA Jam and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter and Donkey Kong Country. So if you could put up high scores on those, then you got to go compete at the next stage, which I did. And I lost at the next stage.
Oh, man. Really?
Yep. It was crushing for... How old was I at that point? 11 years old?
Oh,
dude, which is about how old my son is now.
Because you got there, right? And you were like, dude, crushing. It's on right now.
It was rough.
And then you lost.
And then I lost.
How many, how far into it did you get?
I probably made it 3 rounds against all the other kids in Massachusetts who had made it to that point, like kids who were representing other Blockbuster stores in the greater Boston area.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I was excited. Like I thought, hey, I could go all the way. But then I think it was in the 3rd or the 4th round. We were just neck and neck all the way to the end, and time was running out. And
this game?
It was similar to this game. It wasn't exactly this game because in the game that I played for Super Nintendo, it was the Bulls were Jordan and Pippen. And this guy is Grant and Pippen for some reason. But that's
what is this? And there's no commentating. Dust. Come on, man.
Oof.
What are you trying to do to us here?
I'm winning. I don't know what you're even talking about.
One of the greatest parts of this game is the commentating, and then one of the greatest players of all time is Jordan, and neither one of those things are happening in this game right now.
I hear it. It's like from downtown.
Yeah, you're just complaining over the top of it. That's the problem. So you didn't meet Fred Savage? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I did not meet Fred Savage. Were you under the impression that I was hobnobbing with such?
Well, I got to be honest. That's about 80% of the reason we invited you.
Nope.
I thought you were friends with Fred Savage.
Nope.
I just figured out how to dunk.
So you had this on Super Nintendo.
Yep, that's right.
I had this game on Genesis.
Okay.
I was one of those kids that had a Nintendo, sold my Nintendo and all my games at a garage sale to buy a Genesis and just NBA Jam. I didn't even buy the Genesis that came with a Sonic. I just bought Genesis only and NBA Jam.
And what did you trade in for that?
I traded nothing. I sold all my stuff at a garage sale.
And because you were just done with Nintendo, now we're talking NES?
Yep, NES, okay. Yeah.
And how many games?
I don't know, probably like, probably 20 some.
Oh my God.
You know, by that time or something.
Games.
Something like that, yeah.
That sounds like a pretty good collection.
But here's the lucky thing. It was later on. It was I mean, when did when was
later
it?
On,
when did
so
Genesis come out? When did Genesis come out?
1989 or 90?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
so this is probably, when did the second gen Genesis come out?
Oh gosh, I don't know that.
92,
specific.
94.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I couldn't say exactly.
I want to say it's somewhere around there. And that's what I got. As soon as the second gen Genesis came out, that's what I got by itself.
Why was that one better than the first gen?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was like slimmer. Yeah. It was smaller.
Okay.
I had the first gen and I had a headphone jack.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That would be awesome. So,
hey, we got a tight game here.
This is
what would Charles Barkley say right now at the halftime report?
Oh, man.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible.
I saw one basketball game in my whole life, and it was the Timberwolves, and they played the Phoenix Suns, and Charles Barkley was on the team.
Wow.
In case you're wondering how big of a basketball fan I am.
I did see the Celtics play. Oh, my. What is happening?
Wow.
That was
you
awesome.
Missed
the dunk? Come on. Alley-oop, nothing?
I'm not going to miss it this time. Or maybe I will.
I've been to a few basketball games. I really liked basketball, but I never played it because I'm too short.
I'm not good at basketball. I should be.
You're super tall.
Yeah,
it seems like.
That's what. Yeah, it seems like. But
what's the problem?
Coordination.
Is that 11-year-old devastation just carried you through?
Right. I could just never regain my confidence.
You're like,
after
I'm never going to do anything in with my life after this.
That's right.
So the lucky thing about my scenario is my aunt actually bought a lot of my stuff, bought my Nintendo and bought most of my games. And so later on, when I was like early 20s or mid 20s, I bought it all back from her directly.
Nice.
So that was all good. And then I bought myself an SNES at that time and still had my Genesis. But the NES, it ended up going downhill. And then something weird happened in my early 30s where I, had emulators and just sold it all.
Oh, okay.
Sold all of it.
Yep. Because was your emulator setup like just as good as playing on console?
I mean, not really, because there's always the thing, like you can maybe even tell now, there's always like an issue with controllers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't seem to ever be exactly the same as original controller and console, but it's ultimately good enough for the amount of playing that I would do.
Yep. I picked up a SNES Classic in 2017, and that feels pretty true to the original.
Okay. I've only done it on a computer.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably part of it. If I bought
it's
one
less
of those,
expensive that way, right?
Yeah. And I don't then have technically another console.
Okay. Just the end of the quarter. I was about to relive some childhood trauma.
Oh.
No, you'll lose in the next one.
Can you loop that out of
down by
this,
1 point,
please?
What are you trying to say, Ton?
Trying to say, cut me some slack, would you?
Wait, so let's just be, you have not met Fred Savage.
No, I have not. No. Do I have to leave?
What about the girl in the game or his mute brother? Have you met either of those? Or
Nope.
Have you met the bad guy kid, the cool kid?
Putnam?
The sweet
Spanky?
shirt?
The truck driver?
None of them.
Spe-
None of them.
Who drove the over-the-top truck?
Yeah.
You guys are probably
Did you
the
get
most
to
famous
ride
people I've ever
in the
met.
over-the-top truck, dude?
No.
Did you just say Ton was the most famous
you guys
person
are
you've
the
met?
That's a
most
bummer.
famous.
Man.
Wow. That's too bad.
I'm definitely elevating my cred right now, hanging out here in the church with you guys.
I'm a little nervous for you. After this airs and you become internet famous when the 14 people watch this video,
And they slide into my DMs.
Yeah.
your lifestyle is going to change.
It's going to happen.
What was that?
What is
Get
that?
out of here. It's getting violent.
Oh, dust.
Goaltending and like no penalty for goaltending. Then you get the ball.
Zero penalty
What
and you
kind
get the ball? What is
No.
that? What does that even mean? Dude, come on now.
Excuse me.
Shenanigans.
I'm heating up.
Yeah, this is bad. Yo, you've been sandbagging.
Dude. Dust.
Oof.
What is happening?
I'm just
We
really
might
good.
have to
What?
switch to GoldenEye. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
This is getting ugly.
dust.
Oh.
What has happened all of a sudden?
I'm as good
Yep.
at video game basketball as I am in real life. Thought you figured that out.
How do you miss dunks? That's the most ridiculous thing.
Okay.
How come nobody's been on fire yet?
Whoa, that
What the hell was that?
crazy. That was.
Has no one gotten 3 shots in a row to get on
I
fire?
think there was a brief on fire, very briefly. Come on,
Pippin
come on.
needs to get on
Come on.
fire.
Ding 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 ding.
Wow.
You won.
Hey!
That was domination.
Sorry, man. Looks like it's not your year again.
Yeah.
30 years
gotta
later,
shake
and
it
you're
off.
still not going to the big show.
I gotta shake it off, man. Oof.
Wow.
Well,
So
that was the
something
game.
weird has to happen here. I mean, it seems like that was some kind of funky version. of
Ton, why
NBA
do you got to
Jam.
start saying, well, he won, so it must be broken, or
Well,
something's
I
going
feel
on
like
here?
Dusty tampered with something.
Why can't I just be
before-
good at
Because-
something?
What about Tetris? You got Tetris on here? Do you
Maybe.
rock some Tetris?
Yeah, but we can't. What are we gonna do? Play Tetris for 3 hours?
Maybe.
We could play one game of Tetris and then switch up the game again.
It's quick.
Or do we do like
How
one
long-
game per episode?
How long is Tetris?
Play
Just
around
one.
Play around of Tetris.
Okay, so we're calling it on that one game.
I'm undefeated.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Okay, if
I
you
know, I'm
liked
so
NBA
good.
Jam, comment down
Can't
below,
believe
please.
how good I am.
Tell us. Of course, you liked NBA Jam. If you're watching this show, of course, everyone loved NBA Jam. If somebody thinks that something is up and Dusty very obviously tampered with something because John was a champion at one time, then just give us a
Ton.
thumbs up and a like.
Ton, you
Hit the
already have
subscribe.
the looks and the personality. Just let me have this. Let me have something.
Let me have something.
You earned it, Dusty.
All right, we'll
Earned the
catch you on the
victory.
next one. Thank you so much. Any last words? Anybody? Come on.
I lost.
Sick
I
of this.
lost hard.
Bummer. Catch you on the next one.